Okay, so as you can see, guys, I'm putting some messages on. I'm going to blank out the messages I sent because it might give the game away a bit. But as you can see, we've got a gamer really trying to rub it in. So first of all, he accused me of camping the hooks, the gens, sorry, telling me I lost because I don't know how to play. I swung against walls, get 360'd. You can't play, dude. Yeah, you can't play. You have whispers, you know, that meta perk whispers. Only the good ones, my boy. You should ask yourself why you aren't red ranks. Let me answer the question because you were bad. So you can't click on my profile because I have to click on my profile to see how many hours I've done. Calls me noob, then he calls me tunneler and camper. So we're going to have a look at the game, see how we got on, and I will put the full messages at the end so you can see my response. I reacted. I shouldn't react because I normally try to ignore them, but it was on the back of another game pretty similar. So right, the perks I'm using: Force Penance, Deathbound, Trail of Torment, and finally I thought I'll add Whispers to it. I've got no teachable perks, I've moved over to PC, lost everything, so why not? Why not have Whispers on there? That meta perk Whispers. Right, so I'll find someone on the first gen. She's ran upstairs and I've really don't want to entertain that, so let's go detectable for a bit. And then we find the Fang. So let's give chase to this Fang. What I'm doing is just walking near that to see if the generator was on. I didn't know if Fang was trying to distract me. So right, so it's game on. Right, there's a gen done. That was pretty quick. Fang's still around here, so let's see if we can get a hit on her. Yes, so she's gonna get smacked. Right, I can see someone else running around. I hope they're not doing this thing that survivors do when they just go frantic, you know, lose the plot. Right, Cheryl's next to me on a gen, so really I should have carried on with that thing. Really should have. However, I was like, these gens, that first gen went really quick. I don't want to lose them all and lose the game. Right. And in the back of my mind, now I'm thinking about my strategy because I can see I've got 4 gens there close to each other, so I need to get them off them gens. I'm not going to be able to split the map. I can't hit this Cheryl, so you know what? I need to get her to put that pallet down. So that pallet should be coming down very soon. Trying to hug the sides as much as possible, and yes, so I'm happy because the game is going to revolve around this area. So we've lost another gen there. So again, 2 quick gens, so I'm going to kick this, go undetectable. There's a gen the far left, but oh, here we go, so there's some people in the shack. So that was Deathbound going off. Right. Try my chance of it there. Yep, Fang's there. Rest in peace, got pallet, okay. Right, so we're happy we're getting rid of some pallets around this area, where I think most of the game's going to be concentrated on because the map's too big for me to start wandering around the bottom. Right, Meg's staring at me, so she's gonna have Sprint Burst. Yeah, she's got to have. Meg is the one I'll just add in that gave me all the aggro at the end. But anyway, let's see how we get on. Right, Fang, get off this generator please. Right, so she gets a smack. And she becomes tormented as well. That is good. Right, so this time I am going to commit to her. There's some friends running around. Right, and they're on a generator behind me straight away. So they might realise, they might be thinking, this guy's probably going for a 3-gen strategy here, but so we'll send, this bug. Yeah, baby Meg, proud of herself there. Right, so yeah, so send it to the cage. She's going to go at the other end of the map. That's fine, that'll take someone else away to go do it. So this shack generator is worrying me. That was quite a bit advanced, so let's give this a kick. It's times like these that I wish I had Pop and Thrill and Tremors, the perks that I'm used to using, but you know what? We've had to sacrifice them. I've had to sacrifice PC play, better graphics, for the perks that I'm using. Sad times. So let's have a look. So I know people have just healed round here. Okay, so 1, 2. So yeah, they're on that gen over there. So this gen I'm trying to protect. This one, the shack one, the one to my left, and this far one here. It's not rocket science. It's not against the Survivor rule book. It's called having a strategy. I know it's shocking, guys. You know, sometimes us killers do think we'll have a little bit of a strategy. We'll play to a plan. Right, Cheryl, have a little taste of my sword. Right. She goes down here. We've already cleared the pallet. Unless she goes for the window. She does make a window, but she's hesitated. And down you go, Cheryl. Right, so let's get her hooked up. Now, I could have sent her to the cage, but you know what, again? Bit of strategy. I'm going to keep her here in the middle of these gens. Right. So I can see this girlie is determined to do my totem. I don't know whether they're worried in case I've got no head or what, but anyway, let's just give chase to her. I don't think she makes this. I really, really don't. Right, smack, and down you go. Okay, so we'll get her hooked up. We couldn't cage her or anything. The rescue's been made and they've both decided to stay under the hook. So she's got a toolbox. Is she going to sabo? No, she hasn't got enough time. And then we go for the block. So you've just been healed and you get smacked again. And I still get the hook, so that was a bit of a waste. Right, that fire generator's done. Not a problem. That is fine. Feng is unhooking someone right under my nose, so we'll give Feng a little clip as well. Let that other girl go. Right. Where's this girl going? What is she doing? Go away. Gather yourself. Gather your thoughts. Fix yourself. Come back. Right. Where is this Cheryl gone? Can't hear her. I need to get it picked up. Right. So at the minute I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not doing too bad here. So I thought I heard someone there. So I've got 2 injured, 1 down. Oh, hello. Right. She goes down here, surely. That was a bit of bad play. So these survivors are starting to lose the game themselves. They've 3 gen themselves. They're doing stupid things to try to rescue each other instead of just calmly assessing the situation and coming back. So yeah, so let's have a look. They're not working on these gens, which I'm really surprised about. The shack gens are regressing nicely. Right, so Cheryl, you are going to go to the cage. Right, bye bye. And this bug is really annoying. Okay, so now I'm trying to split them. So one person's going to have to go to the far side. They're healing up down the bottom. One person's going to have to go rescue on the hook behind me. So let's have a look here. So we've got Meg. So she's got a pallet here. Maybe she'll try to loop at once. No. Right. I did try to move back a bit there so I didn't get the stun, but you know what? Never mind. So I've seen Feng going for the save to my left. Let them be. And Meg is obviously going to go for the save up here. So will she make it on time? Cutting it tight? No. So, right. So Meg, the gamer who gave me the aggro, gets a little hit there. Right, where we're going next. So she's got a pallet here. Oh, she 360'd me, and yeah, okay, I got outplayed there once. We'll bear that in mind for when we look at the messages after. Right. So I can hear her in here. Oh, Meg, you're such a gamer. Right, down you go. In regards to the hate mail, guys, you get hate mail when you hurt their egos. So I'm not just going to say it's survivors, because I've had hate mail from killers before. You just have some entitled players and you hurt their ego, and this is what happens. So I've killed one. Right, I'm going to put a trail up the stairs. Now the trails don't stay on the stairs, by the way, they go pretty quickly. So, but I'm hoping the one at the bottom, one at the top of the stairs will alert me if someone's coming. So they've done the fire generator. It's now down to the generator next to me, which I'm really surprised about. And there's Cheryl. So I see Cheryl. I go after Cheryl. You know, I'm not going to walk away from this. I try... hit the wrong one. Right, Cheryl. No, I'm a thick boy. You can't get past me. Right, there you go, Cheryl. So, I think this is a death hook. Get her hooked up. And bye-bye, Cheryl. Right. So, okay. So now we've got 2 players left. 1 generator to go. And it's just, I don't see how they can win this game now. I really don't. These gens are just too close together. Now, whose fault's that? Is that my fault as a killer or the survivor's fault? You know, right, so they've healed over there, so let's go check it out, see what's happening. Right, so as you guessed, I just skipped through all that. 7 minutes I was walking around looking for them. They immersed themselves, the hidden lockers. Right, and then they've got a key. It was obvious. This is the only way they can sort of get any salvage out of the game. They escape through the hatch. Fine, I get Ruthless Killer. Happy with that. I hooked him enough times. So I'm just having a look, just sitting minding my own business. I move up a rank, and then I start getting these messages. So, another say, I did react. I shouldn't have reacted, but I had a game before just the same. So, lost boy. Okay, so I went, lol. GG, you needed the key to escape, because you weren't going to do the gens. And if I slowed that video down, guys, 1, you'd have all switched off because it was boring, but 2, they never even done the gens. I was patrolling the gens, I went around the map, I said you 3-gen yourself. That is on the survivors, not on the killers. If you 3-gen yourself, it's not the killer's fault. Okay, so I didn't lost, my English was perfect there. I picked, because I hooked you guys enough time. So they then point out because I camped the gens. Not my problem. My job is to save gens. Why did I put easy there? Because I'm a bit of a douche. Yeah. I just thought I'll preempt it. Yeah. But, yeah. So I escaped the gens because you idiots 3-gen yourself. So you can see I'm starting to get a bit rattled here. So he mentions that I lost again. I didn't. I got Ruthless Killer. Oh, hang on. He's got a question. So you know why I lost? Because you can't play. Alright. Okay. I said, you escaped with a key, and this is the equivalent of me bringing a Mori in, killing them after 1 hook and saying, oh, you're all lost, yeah? Pretty much the same. So he then mentioned about swing against the wall and get 360s. So I acknowledge, once you 360 me, you must be a great player. Let's take away from the fact that he absolutely messed up twice on the window, but yeah, so I can't play. So I mentioned that they let anyone in red ranks these days. In other words, he boosted. So he mentions I've got whispers. It's not even a meta pet, it's nothing. So I actually ask, I'm like, so what? New killer, I've got a new killer. I've got no perks, so as you can see I'm using these 3 perks, and still you needed the key. This is what he doesn't get. Even worse, no meta perks. I'm not using pop. I'm not using barbecue and chili. I'm using pyramid heads. 3 perks, not even, some of them aren't even leveled up yet. Yeah. So I outplayed them, you had to go look for a key. So he asked me why I am not red rank. So I reply, I'm not red rank because I've only just got the game on PC. There you go. Was ranked 20 last week, which I was. Little boy, because you can see I'm tilted. So he tells me because I'm bad. Okay, so I say, you know what, check my hours. I checked my hours, I had 29 hours when this video was done. And God knows how many of those were on survivors. So I then notice he's got insta heals too. So you've got adrenaline, sprint burst, decisive, plunders, because basically this guy needs plunders to go find keys when they absolutely mess up. So he tells me he can't click on my profile. I think devs changed that maybe. So I put, you've got insta, adrenaline, these other friends got life, adrenaline. So how did you get stuck? So then they say I tunneled. So you've seen the video and I camped. You've seen the video. So I then try to code them. I would have to go get a key too. So I ask, how did I camp? You're talking nonsense. So I put on, I'm going to put the video on YouTube. See how bad you played on the video. That's all I'm going to leave it at. I think I asked another question. He said you camp. So next thing I know, I'm camping out of the survivors, even though I was chasing that mech to the survivor. So I'm not going to just watch you. Cheryl, you've seen what happened. I can see you walking down. So I just said to him, tell me when I camped, and the fact that he's talking nonsense. He puts, oh my god, I just said it again, talk with great English again, talk nonsense. So he then put, I was just about to say you put because basically being outplayed you can't risk it. Okay, but anyway, let me know your thoughts below guys. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a comment, drop me a like, give it a comment, and if you haven't already done so, press that subscribe button and check out my channel for other videos. Alright, thanks guys.